Hey, Chris5258 here with another episode of Bartzkrieg. Today we're going to be going way back to a previous chaos that was the bane of my existence for a while, Fang's LC. So we're going to be going back and doing that one just because I want to see how chaoses kind of have progressed since the original inception to now. The team will be taken for this one is Bartz, Rosa, and Emperor. They should do just fine. The main gimmick of this fight is really to deal with the shaman's buffs. But considering that I'll have heal, I'll have battery, and Emperor's traps are framed, shouldn't be too much of an issue, but we'll find out for sure. Support doesn't really matter, but Leo's never a bad choice. The end of this is kind of just blow through the initial waves, because why really waste abilities here if you don't need to? The only one that shouldn't need to use any abilities at all, getting Rosa's prey up, will help healing for later, because you may run into issues on the worm if you can't demolish it fast enough. Yeah, same kind of deal here. Blow through the waves. During this point, you'd want to build up Bartz's auras, and you can do that just by using one of each of his abilities. Can't believe how far we've come with chaos fights. We're now on the verge of entering Eldian Burst era with a new difficulty type called Lufenia, which that's going to be interesting to see. Drop damage here, and as long as you kind of can battery and heal kind of following this, you should be fine, no problem. I wonder if I can kill him before he ever even attacks me. Might be kind of close. Yep, it's too close. Okay. I'm taking the hit, that's no problem. This boss doesn't do Brave HP, it's just a regular HP attack, so that's fun. We'll just save the X for the final wave. Well, basically all of their X's. Yep, all their X's. Going smooth so far, but we'll see if we run into any issues. My main point is going to be to try and push back that all attacker as much as possible. Worst comes to worst, if I feel I can't do it, I can just battery. Be fine. Bartz's battery via his brave attack should be a problem, but Emperor's trap should clear out most of the guff if needed. Turn count's kind of lower for this one as far as chaos fights. 75 turns, so I'm gonna be pushing this one as hard as I can. Since these buffs aren't framed, literally anybody with or any form of debuff, even if they drop mass debuffs, should be able to pretty easily blow through the. Rip the X, because why not? Both have Brave. I should be able to drop more traps. And then battery back with Bartz again. Oh, that was the wrong break order. Not a big deal. You can run out of this one with a couple breaks and be fine. Yeah, think of that. We're about halfway, or about halfway point in turns, and they're about half dead. Which means they're pretty much built like paper. At least these early chaos fights are, compared to what we run into now. Just to kind of speed this along. This really wasn't needed, but might as well just destroy these things. These caused so much pain back in the day. Even on the initial run with Zell being the boosted character instead of Tidus kind of screwed us, and then Tidus finally coming back around, it didn't really help. Unless you maxed him, then you weren't going to get anything good out of it. Quite possible I may not even have to use the support here. Especially if Emperor's traps are up. Might as well debuff attack up so he can drop more attack, even though he still caps out at a certain point anyway. Nice cleanup, basically. We'll Brave here, just to be sure. Okay, it was a smart move. Took a little bit of an HP attack. Probably take another HP attack here, but should be okay. Oh, never mind, we're good. More than good. Traps to clean up all that, most of that extra Brave that he picked up. Then just continue the process. Keep dumping. Keep dumping. Brother should have her heal up, which there is an HP requirement. Okay, I'm a little bit over it. But this should more than cover that HP requirement. Bart should be close to having a, not close enough. That's fine. Emperor probably cleaned this one up, which isn't too big of a deal. You know what? We're gonna let Bartz clean it up. His EX should kill both, but just to make sure. D65. Time to waste some Bartz. Perfect. Perfect. Couldn't make it. Couldn't plan it any better than that. And let's make sure we got all the requirements. Oh, I got a better score than I got last time. Cool. That works too. if you like this series, make sure to comment and subscribe. That way you can see more of this, because I will definitely be doing more and more of these as I can find chaos fights to do, which we'll be doing all, if possible. The only one I'm afraid of is Deuce's Chaos, the one that counters physical. But who knows, maybe that'll be next. But I'll catch you guys around.